Lupo Solitario has been very popular here in Italy since 1986 when it first came out, and Italy is like a second home for me, and I have a huge fan base here, so it's always wonderful to come back and say hello to everyone. Lone Wolf, Lupo Solitario, is a story in which you play the hero. You are actually the person the story is about, and depending on the choices you make during the story, so the story changes. And that's the real reason why it's been so popular. You can enjoy one adventure. When you've completed it, you can go back to the beginning, have another completely different adventure by making different choices. And then what you've experienced in one book, you can take over to the next book. And you're like living another life, parallel to your real life. And it's been popular since 1986, and it's still going, as you can see here, it's still going strong. Yes, it's been a long story, literally. 30 years I've been writing this story, and I'm reaching a very exciting place now in this saga, and getting close to the completion. The character has developed a great deal, as you can imagine, from a young 15-year-old boy. He's now more like a 40-year-old superhero, and it's been fantastic for the readers to come along on that journey and experience it for themselves. It's also further developed. We've now produced a Lone Wolf app. It's produced by a company here in Italy, Forge Reply in Milano. Good Italian quality. It's won several awards, and it's sold over 2.5 million copies. So we will be doing another one, probably next year. And in the meantime, I'm completing the series. So I'm writing book 30 now, and the series will end at book 32. So you can imagine there's a lot of excitement among the fans now as we come close to the end of the story. So that there is consistency throughout. It's really to ensure that everything is consistent. There's no contradictions in the story. It's difficult, it's hard work, but it's worth it. And the reason I've got such dedicated fans is that they believe in the work. It holds together, it's believable. So I work very hard to maintain that. Freeway Warrior. I originally wrote Freeway Warrior in 1988, 1989 it came out. It's based in the States, and it's a post-apocalyptic story. Okay. I kind of fondly call it Mad Max meets The Grapes of Wrath. Okay, it's a road story, travel story, set after the Big Bang, after the apocalyptic explosions. It's designed to be a 4-book set. There won't be any further additions to it. What is interesting about this is that originally the story was set in the year 2020. Now we're only 4 years away from 2020. We were a lot further away when I wrote it back in the 80s. So I had to guess what had happened in the meantime. Some things I got really wrong, like I didn't predict the fall of the Soviet Union. But some things I got right, like the introduction of shale oil and religious terrorism. So there were 2 predictions that I put in that actually, unfortunately, came true. So what I've done for this Italian edition is to rewrite the beginning. So I've now pushed it further forward, and I've taken into account recent events, which aren't that different from what I predicted 35 years ago. So it's been an interesting project. It was very well received here originally when it came out. Big Italian fan base here enjoyed it, and they kind of said, they've always been asking me, would you do this again? Here you are.
Ok, Mr. Deve, la ringraziamo per la sua disponibilità, è stato un onore poterla intervistare.
Grazie.